Number 17. Just because I stop using hateful language doesn't mean the perpetrator isn't wicked. Correct. This distinction needs to be stated very clearly. If you stop saying that murderer is disgusting filth, you are not thereby saying murder isn't evil. If you stop saying that trafficker is subhuman, you are not saying trafficking is morally neutral. If you stop using hateful language toward a corrupt person, you are not exonerating them. You are changing your conduct. Their perpetrator's guilt is still theirs. Justice can still be demanded. Victims can still be defended. Criminals can still be prosecuted. Society can still establish boundaries. A Christian can still say, this person needs to be stopped. The difference is that the Christian doesn't need to become personally consumed by hatred in order to recognize evil. 18. Romans 13 is also important here. The Bible does not put all responsibility for justice on individual anger. Romans 13 describes civil authorities as having a role in restraining wrongdoing and punishing evil. That's significant because it means you don't personally have to become the instrument of vengeance. There are lawful institutions, courts, police, communities, churches, families, and other mechanisms through which justice can operate. The Christian can pursue justice without becoming personally vengeful. That's part of the wisdom behind leave room for God's wrath, Romans 12:19. You are not surrendering justice. You're surrendering personal vengeance. 19. There is a difference between forgiveness and pretending nothing happened. This is extremely important for anyone who has been seriously wronged. Forgiveness does not mean what happened wasn't serious. It doesn't mean you can hurt me again. It doesn't mean there shouldn't be consequences. It doesn't mean I trust you again. It doesn't mean you shouldn't go to prison. And it doesn't mean justice doesn't matter. Forgiveness means you refuse to make personal vengeance your God. You can say, what you did was wrong. You harmed my people. You need to be held accountable. I will establish boundaries. I will pursue justice. And also, I refuse to cultivate hatred in my heart. That's incredibly difficult.